likes to sniff things. Like this, and this, and this. He wants to know what everything smells like. But sometimes it can get him into trouble. Like when he sniffed too close to Dad's drink, and Mum's cake, and the talcum powder. Now, because he always had a sniff of everything he could find, Charlie had developed an excellent sense of smell. He could recognise smells from miles away and track them to exactly where they were. And it's this amazing sense of smell that led him to his best adventure yet. Early one Wednesday, as Charlie was just heading into the kitchen to see what new smells were lurking behind the fridge, there were 3 loud knocks at the door. Charlie raced to the front door. After all, there'd be a new person to sniff there. But standing outside were 2 police detectives looking very serious. "Is this where Charlie, the dog with the amazing sense of smell, lives?" they asked. Charlie wasn't listening, of course. He was busy sniffing their shoes, their socks, and their trousers. "We need Charlie's help to solve a crime." Charlie stopped sniffing and looked up. He wiggled his ears. This sounded interesting. The police explained that there was a criminal stealing very expensive designer clothes, including fancy fur coats and lots of Italian leather. He was a dangerous criminal who may or may not be working for the Italian mafia, and they needed to find his base quickly. They wanted Charlie to track him down tonight. Charlie couldn't wait. He barked with excitement and didn't give a second thought to the danger he'd be putting himself into. That night, the detectives came round and put a GPS tracker on Charlie's collar and gave him a fur coat and an Italian leather jacket to learn the smell of. He gave each a long sniff until he could remember them exactly. Then he shot off out of the house and across the field next door, with the tracker bouncing around his neck as he went. He crossed the bridge, darted down the towpath, through 2 tunnels, barked at a narrowboat, dodged past 3 ducks, and then suddenly ground to a dusty halt. This was the place. He looked up, and a dark, broken-down warehouse loomed over him. The thief's base! He could hear voices, and he began to creep towards a broken window to take a peep inside. But just as he put his paws up on the brickwork, a door burst open and out stomped a tall man with broad shoulders, wearing a leather jacket and heavy gold chains around his neck. Charlie hid himself as best he could, but it was too late. The man had spotted him and was marching towards him. Just as his huge, dirty hand reached down to grab Charlie, the sound of police sirens blared out from every direction, and carfuls of police surrounded them. "Got you!" shouted the detective. The thief's base was emptied out, and he was taken away in handcuffs. The detectives looked down at Charlie in amazement. "You were fantastic, Charlie, lad! How can we ever thank you?" Charlie decided on a year's supply of dog treats and a promise that they would call him if ever they needed help from him and his incredible nose ever again. Hi guys! Thanks for watching mine and Charlie's video. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel to see more videos, you can click the red button underneath the video. Hope to see you soon. Bye!